What's up, guys? It's Coop with C&T Designs again, and we're going to go through a bill real quick. This is the House Bill 2427, and this is the NFA Modernization Act. Um, and I left the plasma cut that I did for this one at the office, so I'm not running around to get it. So let's get into this real quick. So this is the bill. This was introduced by Jamie Raskin, who's an absolute moron. This was on 4/8 of 2021. Let's see. Long title of the bill is to amend the Internal Revenue Code of 1986 to increase the transfer tax on certain firearms and for other purposes. The other purposes are, let's see, let me get into this. All right, so that's basically what the bill does. So short title may be cited as the NFA Modernization Act of 2021. Doesn't sound like anything real serious, but it actually is. Starting off with this in Section A. Let me flip this down so I can see. So this is a section over here for the transfer tax. So on its face, what they're looking to do is go from a $200 transfer tax to a $300 transfer tax. But the other thing they want to do is, or Raskin wants to do, is he wants to put together, or actually put in here, this is going to be based on inflation. So that's not going to stay a standard $300 tax anymore. That tax is going to go up and up and up along with any kind of inflation. So that tax is just going to continue to climb, and it's going to cost more and more money and more and more money and more and more money to pay for these tax stamps that you shouldn't even have to have in the first place. The other thing he wants to do with this increase is to do a gun violence prevention trust fund. This stuff is, there's no way to make this stuff up. These idiots, I don't see how in the world. I don't. To be that stupid and to be able to walk around and actually not get taken out of the gene pool somehow is amazing to me. So this is section 9512. Creation of a trust fund. There is established in the Treasury of the United States a fund to be known as the Firearms Trust Fund, referred to in this section as trust fund, consisting of such amounts as may be appropriated or credited to such funds as provided in this section under section 9602. Transfers to the trust fund. There are hereby appropriated to the trust fund each year an amount equal to the increase in net revenues received in the Treasury attributable to the amendments made by the NFA Modernization Act. So that amount over that $200 tax stamp, anytime that's collected, that would be going to this trust fund to fund these activities. Now, under expenditures, amounts in the trust fund shall be available to the Attorney General as provided in the Appropriations Act as follows. 50% for the purpose of funding gun violence prevention initiatives of the Bureau of Tobacco, Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms.
Can you talk?
No, apparently I can't talk today. So then 50% of this goes to the gun violence initiatives of the Office of Justice programs. Like, we need more initiatives and programs. And then it's just a clerical amendment down here, the table for sections, subchapter of Chapter 98 of such code is amended by adding at the following, which is this stuff over here, the inflation adjustment. In the case of a transfer in a calendar after 2022, the $300 amount And subsection A shall be increased by an amount equal to such dollar amount multiplied by the cost of living adjustment determined under section 1F3 of the calendar year by substituting calendar year 2021 for calendar year 2016 in subparagraph AII. Therefore, oh God. So this again, this $200 tax that you shouldn't even have to pay now, they want to bump it to $300, and then they want to make it adjusted. So it's just going to sit there and go up every year. More stuff that's not going to stop a single crime. All it's going to do is end up costing people more money, effectively pricing people out of the market for any items that are covered by the NFA. And people buy into this like this is some magic bullet that's going to stop criminals from committing crimes. Oh boy. Anyway, so that's a short one, guys. And the next one I think is going to be a little bit more in depth. So this is the Nfa Modernization Act, which has got nothing to do with modernizing the NFA, whatever. It's just more taxes, it's more money, more government programs, more funding for the ATF, and just basically pulling more money out of our pockets. So y'all be cool. We're going to see about filming another one here in a little bit. Later.